So here I am at the Home Depot parking lot over here in Melbourne. I know, my wife's car is beeping. It's got all sorts of issues. Barely runs. I'm just praying that it keeps taking me to work until I can get a replacement vehicle. It's got like head gasket issues and other issues. But anyhow, we're not coming to Home Depot today, even though it looks like we are, because we're driving right here. But we're actually heading over to the Chinese, well, not Chinese, but the Asian market that's here in the shopping plaza. And if you saw my episode where I got kicked out, you can probably understand why I'm a little bit nervous. I have to pick up fish sauce. I don't know if I told you about fish sauce, but it's what Asians use to flavor food. It's like salt, but it's not. It's a liquid that's made from fish drippings. Yeah, isn't that gross? What they do is they hang the fish out and let it kind of rot and ferment. And then when the fish get all rotty and fermenty, they start dripping this juice. And they collect the juice at the bottom after it ferments out, you know, over a couple days. And then that's what makes up the fish sauce. Isn't that gross? But that's what Asians use to flavor food. And it's like a primary ingredient as common as salt. And I don't know of any other store around here that sells fish sauce except for this Asian supermarket. And I hope they don't recognize me. I'm gonna hide my phone. I'm not gonna film anything in there, because last time I went in there, they kicked me out. I don't know if you guys saw the Seinfeld episode, "No Soup for You." Yeah, it's like that. You don't wanna make the only source of the item that you like recognize you and say "no soup for you." In this case, it would be "no fish sauce for you." So you know, I'm a little apprehensive. I just hope they don't say "no fish sauce for you." I'll let you know what happens. Alright, so I managed to survive the Asian food and walked out with my Lucky Brand fish sauce. Oh, I was so nervous going into there. I was afraid the owner would recognize me, and I don't know if he recognized me, but he started following me around like last time, and I was like, oh no, he remembers me. He remembers I'm the guy that tried to film in there. So we started talking, you know, and he thought I was here. I think he thought it might have been competition, like for another guy trying to open up a Oriental market store, checking out his prices and stuff, you know, to open up a competing store or something. But then he asked if I was, you know, owner of a restaurant or something. I had to tell him no. I didn't even want to tell him about my cooking with Denoy episodes. But anyhow, we got to talking, talked a little bit about Buddha, about God, about all the different beliefs and whatnot, about food, Thai food, Chinese food, and, you know, the differences and how things in America are somewhat Americanized and not really the genuine stuff. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but the food that you call Chinese food in Chinese restaurants here, that's not really Chinese food. It's Chinese American. Real Chinese food is similar, but usually not as sweet. Americanized Thai food, Americanized Chinese food is a lot sweeter than it is in the native country. Well, the Thai food can be pretty sweet, but I think what you eat here in America, they add a little bit more sugar than normal and a little bit more fat, because Americans seem to prefer foods that are high in sugar and high in fat. But anyhow, we talked for about 10-15 minutes, and I managed to get out of there with the fish sauce. I don't think he connected that I was the guy that was filming in there before without permission and got yelled at. I hope he didn't recognize me. But I wanted to make sure I stayed on his good terms, because I didn't want him to say to me one day as I walked through his door, "No fish sauce for you." Or as he would say it, "No fish sauce for you." Until next time, everybody, I hope your day's going well. Take care. Remember, be nice to the Asian market guy, especially if he's the only store in town and you need fish sauce. Take care now.